Welcome to Origin, Remember Your Truth, a podcast for everyone who senses there's more than meets the eye. I'm your host, Anna Hochwald, and I'm really excited that you're here. Together, we explore what lies beneath conditioning, roles, and learned identities through energy, intuition, and lived experience. This is your invitation to remember your inner truth and original frequency. Everything here is for you to feel what's true for you. Take what resonates, throw out the rest. On today's episode, we'll be talking about energetic shielding and protection. So let's dive right in. Now you might be thinking, energetic shielding, what is that? Do I need that? You might think, okay, I'm not that sensitive. I don't feel this. I don't need it. Well, whether or not you're highly sensitive doesn't really matter. You're still exposed to energy because energy is there everywhere, whether you feel it or not. And if you think, yeah, I'm not that sensitive, okay, fair point. But I bet you have felt that your energy has been drained by something or someone. Maybe you have that person in mind that you meet up with them and afterwards you don't know who you are anymore. You feel like, I don't want to say you feel like shit, but some people make us feel that way. You feel completely drained, like as though they'd sucked your energy. You can call those people energetic vampires, by the way. And yeah, they might drain your energy through negativity, or they pull themselves down, thus pulling you down, or they actually pull you down and seem to thrive on that. They might not do none of those things, and still afterwards you just feel like, yeah, not that good. And somehow your energy is leaking. You might not think of it that way, but yeah, you're exhausted afterwards. Or you go into a crowd of people or a shopping center or something, and afterwards you feel not like yourself. Maybe you feel like you picked something up, or actually you're not aware of the fact that you picked something up, but you feel different and you don't feel great, and we could change that. For that, energetic shielding and setting up your energetic boundaries can come in really handy. So bear with me. Now, there is no one correct way to shield or set up your boundaries, and it's something you need to explore and try out and figure out what is the best way for you. And also, before we get into it, no, this is not something you have to be constantly thinking about and another task that'll require mental capacity. Yes, in the beginning, like learning any new skill, it will require some effort, but once you know how to do it, setting the intention and maybe checking in sometimes, if even that will be enough. So as I said, there is no one correct way, and I'm just going to introduce different ways. Might even do a short meditation in the end so we can practice one shield, build it up. As you know, I don't plan my episodes, so let's see. Now, if you are highly sensitive and you feel like you pick up other people's emotions and somehow you can't even discern between your own emotions and others, most likely you have little to no shield active, which is fine, but you don't want that because you're leaking your energy, you're picking up others' energies, and it's more pleasant for everyone to keep it clean. Keep it to yourself. So to just make this really simple, you can envision your energetic field as the simplest of ways as a bubble around you. Approximately, the size also of your, as I said, your energetic field, and depending on how large that is, maybe 1 to 3 meters around you. You can pull it in closer, you can expand it. That really, there are no limits. It depends on how far you can go. And now the rational part of my mind is saying, there are no limits, but then you could go to infinity. Well, I mean, Now the question is which energetic layer we're looking at. And because when I expand my senses, I can also go a lot further than my, let's say, physical energetic shield here on Earth. And now it's getting off topic. I'll come back to that in a different episode. So we're envisioning a bubble around ourselves, and that bubble could be anything. It could literally, you envision a bubble, but you could also envision some kind of plasma so that you can look through, but other things can't get in. Or you envision water around yourself, or light that protects you. Fire. I do like fire a lot. I didn't do that in the beginning, but by now fire is very appealing to me. Because especially when you really don't want something to get close to you, fire is the ultimate way to burn it off. Let's put it that way. It might not always be friendly. Maybe start with a bubble, but in specific situations when I really don't want anything to even touch my field or get close to me, I will, in my mind's eye, put up fire and also set that with the intention, because the intention, that's the most important aspect of it. That you know that nothing can get through your shield or whatever your shield is supposed to do. Maybe certain things are allowed through, thoughts with good intentions, but especially when you communicate with entities, you don't want darker things to come through. So it's really the intention you set. And that, comes with training as well, because you might think, but what if it's not strong enough? And then doubt creeps in, fear creeps in, something else might come through. And that basically weakens your shield at the same time. Then you think, oh, but now it's weak. So you get more scared that it's weak. And they're really practice with small things. And then it's just like building up confidence. It's something that grows over time. Ideally, this is also something you can practice with someone else. One very easy exercise, and that's not necessarily building up your shield, but it is a kind of boundary. I guess most people can relate to family meetings that they don't necessarily want to go to, or let's say there might be one person in that meeting or at work or wherever, and you don't really want to be, how should I put this, smacked in the face with their energy. I don't know how else to say it. So you envision a mirror, and that everything that they throw at you, whether it's directed at you or it's just them generally venting or whatever they're doing, you will envision that mirror, and that whatever is coming out basically of them will just be reflected back to them, and it cannot even touch you. This is one small exercise. You can try it anywhere there is someone that's unfriendly or that you don't want to be connected to in that way. It's a boundary also. So I invite you to just try that out at the supermarket with maybe someone there who's unfriendly, wherever. I'm sure you'll find something. And with shielding again, say you're in that shopping center, you can walk through that shopping center envisioning your bubble that is strong and protects you, and pull it in as close as you like or as far out as you like, and strengthen it. You can strengthen it through intention, and you're already confident, which makes you more confident. You can strengthen it with a memory that gives you strength, that lifts you up. Think of something that just makes you smile, that makes your heart feel warm, and maybe also gets you into the present moment. That's something you can use to fuel your shield. Hold that thought or that memory. Let that light that builds up inside of yourself fill up that shield, strengthen that shield, the walls, or whatever it is you choose for your shield. And I invite you there to practice, because you might not feel comfortable at all with certain things. I've done a meditation where you kind of set golden pillars around yourself. I cannot work with something solid around myself. Doesn't work for me. I did try wind and water, was okay, but to be honest, currently I love just the fire. And yeah, by now it doesn't even matter with my general shield that I use what exactly it's made up of, because I just know my shield is strong enough. And by now my intention and confidence is large enough that I know nothing will come through, even when I'm channeling or let's say getting closer to darker entities. I know that nothing will get into my shield. And I personally, I even work with several shields sometimes. So I'll have something very close to me that nothing can get through, and maybe shields further out that, yeah, as I said, certain entities just can't see me, or shields that basically let through only part of emotions or things I can sense, but not all of it. I've been playing around with that a lot, and you don't need several shields. You're I keep my emotions to myself and don't feel other people's shit is already more than enough. Works for everyday life. But yeah, I have a bit of a boundary thing that I've been working with, let's put it that way. So I've been experimenting a lot. I think we're gonna just do a meditation now and build up a shield, bubble, whatever is your thing for you. And then you can practice with that or come back to this episode. I will put, or the chapter will say where the meditation starts, so you can find that in the show notes so you don't have to listen to the whole thing if you want to come back to the meditation. All right, so I invite you to sit down, get comfortable. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. If I didn't say so, close your eyes. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. Feel the surface you're sitting on. Notice the temperature of the room on your skin. Notice the black space between your eyelids, behind your eyelids. Notice flickering lights. And take another deep breath. Really let yourself sink in. Now I want you to envision roots coming out of your feet and connecting to the earth, sinking you deeper into the earth. And imagine as though from your crown chakra on top of your head, you are opening up connections to the cosmos, like golden vines. Now drop into your heart, drop your awareness into your heart, to the center of your body. Feel the energy in your heart. Feel it move, shift, expand. Now, feel the energy of the earth moving through the roots, through your legs, and into your heart. And feel the energy of the cosmos coming through your crown chakra and also going into your heart. And there, let the energy of the earth and the cosmos meet and merge and shine bright. See that energy as it collides and expands. Now envision a bubble, something protective, a layer around yourself, something closed. With whatever material or element comes to you, comes to mind. Whatever comes first, work with that. And envision this bubble around yourself. Now going back to the energy in your heart, the energy of the earth, merging with the energy of the cosmos and expanding and shining bright, filling up your bubble, and strengthening the boundary, the outer layer of your protective shield, filling it up, making it strong. Nothing can get in. You are the master. You can command your shield to do whatever you want it to do, to be free of other people's emotions, to not let their negativity touch you. You can command it. Your shield will do exactly that. Command it to do what you want it to do. Shape it the way you want it to be, as large or small as it feels comfortable to you. And see that light from your heart, that energy of the earth and the cosmos coming together, expanding, filling up your bubble, strengthening your shield, strengthening it even more and more. Nothing can get in. You command it. You are the master of your shield, of your energy, and of your emotions. See the light. It's expanding. It's getting even stronger. And now, remember that memory that lights you up. It makes you smile. It makes you be in the present moment or in that memory. Hold that memory. Let it strengthen your shield as well. Make it even stronger. And feel your shield. No one can get in. You're safe. You're strong. You're protected. You are protecting yourself. And you command your protection. Now, feel those layers again. And maybe, if you haven't done so, you want to use fire around your shield. So everything with more negative emotions or a darker side has no chance of getting in because it will be burnt immediately. It won't even get to your shield. Envision that. See that as though a fly were flying into fire. There's no chance that nothing will get through. Feel the strength of your shield. Feel how safe you are. And hold that feeling. Hold it for a bit longer. And know that nothing can get in. You're safe. And now, I invite you to slowly come back. Feel the surface again that you're sitting on. Feel the temperature of the room. Notice the black space behind your eyelids. Maybe move your fingers, move your toes, move your shoulders. Take another deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Now, you can always come back to this meditation, and for now, I really say practice. Try it out. There is no right or wrong. Just be curious, like a child checking out a new toy, and see what comes of it, what you feel, how you feel afterwards. And yeah, you can really do it in any situation, any time of the day. So, think for today, that's it. As always, if you have any questions or want to know more about certain topics, or you feel called to working with me, let me know. My contact data is in the show notes. If this episode resonated with you, follow, rate, leave a review, or share it with someone who might benefit from it. That would mean the world to me and help the podcast reach more people. I hope this touched you in some way, sparked a thought, or ideally a feeling. May you move through your day with curiosity, awareness, and a little more of your own truth shining through. See you in the next episode.